Crosby. He started the period with a goal chance for Crosby. He scores! He beats Fleury to tie this game up at 3.
Crosby just no chance for Marc-Andre Fleury. He's got to hit him. And for Sidney Crosby, you could see the elation as that puck went in. What a the blue line made a great play.
Crosby the touch, Gensel by the captain. He scores! Sidney Crosby!
That was, he calls them. Maybe you could expand on that. Here's a chance for Crosby in front, the bouncing puck, threw it in front, and it goes in off the skate of Martin Jones. A sneaky play by Crosby, scoring the goal from below the goal line to make it 2-0 Pittsburgh.
Here are in. Crosby, wrist shot, second shot, kicked out, rebound, Crosby, he scores! He scores! He scores! Crosby! The Penguins punch right back, 4-3 Pittsburgh!
Well, this building, there goes that. He has now scored at the United Center in Chicago on the backhand. A bad change by the Hawks. I don't know what they were doing. They got
button hook in the corner. Still has it. Great move. Here is Crosby. Backhand. He scores! What a goal by the captain. And the Penguins win it in overtime.
Look at this, little 10-2 finds his way. Nothing there, doesn't force a play, button hooks back and then challenges one.
Penguins have control and they'll scurry ahead. Malkin in front, Crosby right there. He scores! Crosby! He comes flying in and ties the game at 1.
They make a change, and then Malkin to the back side of the blade, and then quickly the flick shot over that blocker.
Here's a chance for Crosby, in alone, he scores! Just when the crowd was in a frenzy, Sidney Crosby gets his first Stanley Cup final goal since 2009, and it's a beauty, and it's 1-1.
And you know, it's one of those puck luck things that Dumoulin just almost turned blindly.
Back in for Gensel, centered it, Crosby scores! Backhander again for Sidney Crosby. Set up perfectly. And Crosby has scored.
The goaltenders are going to have a little more trouble on the goal post and trying to prevent that angle. Oh man, what a goal by Crosby!
Kunis set him up. Crosby steering it in behind Jake Allen, and the Penguins get rewarded for outplaying the Blues here in the first period on their 11th shot. Sidney Crosby scores his 29th goal of the season and his 995th career point on his way to 1,000.
And how did he get?
With that pad down on Crosby behind Fowler. Penalty coming up. He shoots and scores! Incredible individual effort! Knocked off the stick, a diving play by Jordy Ben. Crosby tried to center, and he banks one in! Crosby with an incredible goal from behind the net. Gives the Penguins the lead with just seconds remaining, 21.5.
Well, he tried to bank it in off Niemi the first time. Niemi made the save, and I'm talking about a shot from behind the net. And then it came back and he knocked it out of the air. Sure, he was fantastic the whole.
Good thing he wasn't faster. Behind the defense, Crosby skates on in, backhander, he scores!
He's calling a goal. Crosby knows it's a goal. So I'm going to go with what Crosby says and the referee who pointed goal. Watch the two defensemen. Letang, there's the feed. The two defensemen collide. Crosby goes in on the backhand, gets this underneath the bar, comes out just as quick as it goes in.
Make this team in deals that he's had. Now along comes Crosby.
Sidney Crosby, a 4-on-4 goal. this game for the Penguins. Oh, how much fried chicken can you eat?
Oh, Sidney.
Kessel the feed. Crosby darting on in. He's with a back there. He scores! Another impossible backhand beauty from Crosby. It's 1-0 Pittsburgh.
Well, that really is unexplainable, unstoppable, and
absolutely fabulous early in the season.
Here goes Crosby, the attack. Sid Crosby right in on goal, scores! What a goal by Crosby on his second shift of the night. And he continues to be red hot.
Patrick Marleau scored his 30th goal of the season for San Jose, the first in the NHL to get to 30. Now Sidney.
Years to come. There's a shot down low. Save made. Rebound. Crosby. He scores another. Yet another big first goal for Sidney Crosby on the road.
Wow. It never ceases to amaze.
The puck. Kunitz gets in physically here. Perron steals it front. Crosby is shot. He scores! An amazing goal by Crosby. As he's falling down on one knee, he lifted the puck up underneath the crossbar, and the Penguins have taken a 3-2 lead.
Well, the Wings got their first goal at 13:13 on the clock, and there's 12:12 here, and Crosby's stick after his initial shot.
The cannon went up over the net and off the glass. Crosby in front, backhand, he scores! But gave it away though. Here comes Crosby down the wing. Crosby shoots, scores! Right through the 5-hole. Sid 2, Jets nothing.
Doesn't happen unless you have a player going to the net. Crosby took a pass in the neutral zone with his skates again.
He's at his feet, moves it out to center. Crosby has a lane. Here he comes. He scores! Money in the bank. Sidney Crosby and the Penguins have blown it open 4-0.
Puck comes around, starts it with the skates. Here's the voice of Crosby.
Along the boards, but Crosby digs it out, tries the feed. Gensel knocked out of the air. Crosby, unbelievable goal! He flipped it up to himself and then into the back of the net. Sidney Crosby, are you kidding me?
What else are we going to see tonight?
Live situation there. Here's Dumoulin shooting block. And Crosby scores as he falls forward. Incredible goal, and another first goal for Sidney Crosby, and the Penguins lead 1-0.
Incredible stuff. You got Sheary. I mean, Sheary looked like a slinky in the corner, down, up, down and up, and he makes the pass to the point. Watch Sheary.
Sees part for Crosby to the goal. He scores! Another backhander by Sid gives the Penguins a 1-0 lead with just 8.2 ticks on the clock. A power play goal off the rush.
It was a one-hander, wasn't it? I think it was a one-hand wrist shot up in the air.
it could be that goal. It might be that shorthanded play.
Oh, what a
Crosby scores! Incredible deflection!
He batted it out of the air across his body. And a smile as he comes to the bench for 87, Sidney Crosby.
Assumes that the player would know. Here's Sidney Crosby, what a goal! Sidney Crosby just didn't stop on the play, and with one hand on his stick, he beats Gustafsson 4-1 Pittsburgh.
Jim, we talked all night about Crosby's ability to be all over the puck.
He's got 7 goals in these playoffs. As Crosby walks in and scores! Sidney Crosby on the backhand. It is now 6-2 Pittsburgh.
It's the killer instinct of an experienced team and an experienced leader here, realizing that Ottawa had gone into shock after that last goal. Look at Crosby here. Well, how about that for a toe drag there?
Crosby toward the net against Kincaid, fires off the post, back across, score! Out of the air, Sidney Crosby gets the last laugh. Pittsburgh winners in overtime.
time. Oh my. It's opening day today in baseball, but nobody could do it better than that man.
Streaks, Hershey's is bigger right now. Here is a control and a moving quick score! Crosby! Sidney Crosby strikes first for the Penguins, 6:59 in.
Doc, you can see that.
Crosby, Sidney Crosby trying to get through. He's in, he shoots, he scores! Vintage Sidney Crosby, and the Penguins lead 3-0.
Finally get a power play chance in this game. Of course, they did get a penalty shot called. Here comes Crosby to the goal shot. He scores! Sidney Crosby with a wicked shot. Awesome shot right on the doorstep. Just blew it right by Henrik Lundqvist, and the Penguins take a 2-0 lead. It's another power play goal off the rush.
Well, I don't know if I was more excited about the shot.
Still back on the attack. Dumoulin with a weak shot. Deflected, they score! What a tip in by Sidney Crosby.
It's over now. I think they'll yank him now. Nothing yet on the bench.